What's good with you people? Louthewritersports back with you once again. Hope everybody taking care of themselves, staying safe, and basically living their lives. Okay, okay, let's talk about this. I understand Cowboy fans are happy about their team right now. They're happy that they are going out there and winning games, time and beating teams. Right now, the Cowboys are going out there and beating non-playoff teams that probably ain't gonna snip the playoffs. Well, maybe the Los Angeles Chargers, but in that game, the referee did kind of help y'all a little with those stupid penalties they kept on throwing on the Chargers. But y'all still won that game. Now, if you look at the tiers of the NFL in the NFC right now on that side, pretty much we already know who's going to win their division and who's going to be the wild card teams. Green Bay is going to win their division. Tampa Bay is going to win their division. What up, Polo? Dallas is easily going to win their division, and probably Arizona's going to win their division. Meaning, it's a possibility Dallas going to playoffs as a 3 to 4 seed, because I believe Green Bay and Tampa Bay are going to be the 1 and 2 seed, and probably the two wild card teams would not be. Hold up. Let me get back. I think the Rams is going to win their division. I think the wild card team is going to be. I think the wild card teams are going to be the Cardinals, and I would not be surprised if it ended up being the Bears. So basically the teams, basically, if Dallas is the 3 seed, they play one of the wild card teams first. Against non-playoff team, Polo. See, Polo, since we've been talking football for the last couple of months, who been right? Who been right? I'm just saying. Hold on, let me put. Like I said, I understand Cowboy fans are happy. They feel like their team is a Super Bowl team. But you still gotta take out Rodgers, um, Brady, and Stafford. You still gotta deal with those 3 guys. If you want if and you ask some young cats who are on that Dallas defense, stop Tom Brady, stop Aaron Rodgers, and stop Stafford. You still dealing with, and to beat those guys in the playoffs, you may have to put up a let's say, but they still gonna win that division, Polo. They still are gonna probably end up being a 1 or 2 seed in the playoffs. You had some young kids who've been stepping up for Dallas so far to go in the playoffs, they first ever playoff round, and try to beat Tom Brady and try to take down Aaron Rodgers. Remember, Aaron Rodgers owns the Cowboys in the playoffs. He owns the Dallas. He ain't afraid of them. Like I can see Dallas winning a playoff game, but in the first round. But if you have to play in the second round, I don't know. Like I've seen this before. Polo history does repeat itself. Like that, I believe Dallas will win another Super Bowl, but not right now. Maybe down the line in the future. Okay, I'll bring it to you like this: Dallas is going to win their next two games because they playing two teams who are they playing the Minnesota team and nobody ain't afraid of. They can play a Atlanta team who probably works in their division. Now then they're gonna end up playing then they're gonna end up playing a Kansas City team who look bad right now. Dallas is gonna put some points up on that defense, and that means Mahomes gonna have to step his game up to beat them. So I can see that game being real close. Whoever win that game will probably end up having to win on field goal. Well, what do I know? I'm the same person told Cleveland fans that Baker is average and this is not a Super Bowl winning team. But I'm not gonna. But I know Sub-Zero. I know what I see. Dallas right now is beating up on non-playoff teams, and we supposed to ignore that. Like if we want to put the penalties in that game-winning field goal, do you actually really think they will be the Los Angeles Chargers? You telling me Dallas Cowboys is the best team in the NFC right now? Better than Green Bay, better than Tampa Bay, and they better than the Rams and Arizona Cardinals? I'm just saying, man, like and you expect me to believe that first shot is going to beat Aaron Rodgers and Tom Brady in the playoffs?
Yo.
What's up, man?
Just chilling, watching these blankety blank Knicks. Partially watching because it's early in the year. But yeah, listen, the Cowboys have been playing well. I'll give them that. I like how Trey.
Playoff teams.
No, I was getting that. Like I said, I mean, you only play who's on your schedule. They've played well. They've been playing better from the start of the season to this point. They're on their bye. Obviously, Dak's been at an MVP level, and Trayvon Diggs has definitely been.
This is the same shit they did with the Cleveland Browns last year. The Browns beat non-playoff teams, and they thought, and they went in the playoffs and beat the Steelers, who wasn't to me wasn't that good in the first place. And now then look what happened this season. That hyped Cleveland up so much like they were a Super Bowl contender. Now this looks like a Super Bowl it looks like a Super Bowl failure now. Come on, man. Yeah.
Listen, I still got questions about the secondary. I certainly don't trust the coaching staff. Because I think they still they don't run enough. They pass too much. Dak throwing 50 plus times a game is going to be their undoing.
I have seen this thing. I have seen this play before. Years and years. Like, I know my boy James is going to get on my ass about this. I know a whole lot of Dallas fans ain't going to like this motherfucking what I'm about to doing right now. But come on, man, you gotta keep it real. Like, they're not I don't think that is good enough to beat Brady and Rodgers in the playoffs. And if you have to go up against the Rams, I can see the Rams beating them.
Right now, I think the Cowboys and the Packers are kind of on the same level. I don't think they would beat either team would beat the Rams, the Bucks, or the Cardinals.
The difference between the Packers, like the Packers, is going to give up points when they play Dallas, but Aaron Rodgers knows how to win that type of game against Dallas. Aaron Rodgers kind of do own the Cowboys.
Unfortunately, he doesn't know how to run a championship game. My issue with Rodgers is when they needed him to be at his best, he has not been at his best in the postseason. Outside of the 1 year he won his ring.
And let's stay fast. If Dallas going probably going to play off as a 2 or 3 seed, meaning they're going to play a wild card team in the first round. They're going to probably end up being Arizona, or I could say Chicago. And I would not be surprised if that wild card team beats the Cowboys in the first round like Arizona. Because Arizona got receivers themselves.
Like I said, I don't think they could beat Arizona.
Polo, I know this is a deeper dig.
No, they got Diggs, and then they got other guys who are playing okay. But it's a secondary that can still be exploited.
So you telling me Diggs is going to shut down who on Tampa Bay? Because he going to probably end up playing Antonio Brown. I mean, Evans is going to be wide open. I mean, the other receiver is going to be wide open because Tom Brady spread the ball around. And Grunt will probably end up being back from injury playing that game.
I do not look. I don't think Diggs is going to play in the slot. I don't see that happening. If Antonio Brown lines up on the outside, maybe I'll see him playing in the slot. But I as of what I've come to realize as of late, I'm like, can I really trust Mike Evans? And I don't know because he's soft.
Hey, he's been playing great. He's been playing great lately.
He's been playing great, but I still see snaps where I'm like, yo, this dude is soft.
Then you got to turn around with the Packers. You got Adams, and Aaron Rodgers will probably go Adams a lot, but don't be surprised if he spread the ball around himself. And plus, they got Aaron Jones, who's a decent running back.
Look, I mean, listen, the Pack. I think they're on the same level as it would be a pick 'em.
Then you got to look at the Rams. They got weapons all over on offense, and they can go deep downfield with Deshaun Jackson. Then you got Arizona. They got receivers that pick up Zach Ertz.
I can't wait for next week Thursday so I could actually see a game start to finish from the Cardinals. I've only been able to see highlights. I haven't really gotten a chance to see them start to finish. I've seen the Cowboys start to finish a few games. There's a lot. They played well, but there's a lot of things I don't like. What I could say, I don't like what I've seen.
Like you saw them play against the Patriots.
Yep.
And they should have won that game by at least 2 touchdowns. They should not been that close.
Right.
Because if Dallas is the better team, and the Patriots, yeah, they're not that great right now, but they still decent enough where they can get at you. Like it shouldn't have been no reason why they kept up with why a rookie quarterback kept up with the Dallas Cowboys.
Listen, like I said, the Cowboys, they played well, but they still got issues. They still got things I don't trust. One of those things being the commitment to the run game. Because I listen, Paul, I heard what you said the other day about how they ran the ball, but they should have ran more times. 28, 29 handoffs. That's not enough when you're calling nearly 80 plays. Like that is not enough runs.
I think the whole run game situation is going to be dangerous later on down the road because they're going to be fighting for carries because Zeke's going to want the ball, and who's the other running back?
Pollard.
I think that's going to be a problem. I think it's going to be somebody going to have to go because Pollard, like he's more fast and more better right now.
I agree with that, but considering that you got both of them on the roster, I think if you call it 80 plays, there's no reason you should be getting 40 runs. There was no reason in the game on Sunday that should have passed 50 times. Patriots were doing nothing they were playing well against the run, but they weren't doing anything that really said, "Yo, let's pass more than run." But that's me. I'm just a guy who watches football. But these Cowboys got to prove to me that they ain't the same old Cowboys. 6 games ain't enough for me to confidently say this is not the same old Cowboys.
Like I said, they're going to win their division, and their first round game is going to be against the wild card team. Going to probably end up being Arizona or Chicago. If they play Chicago, they're going to easily win that game. Then they have to probably go on the road, probably play somebody like the Rams or the Packers.
I think the Cardinals are going to win this division, the NFC West. I think the Rams are going to be the wild card team.
Even though it don't matter who win that division, if you got to play like the Rams, you got to play the Rams or Cardinals in the playoffs, that's going to be trouble.
That is very true. I wouldn't be surprised if the Niners got in as a wild card team as well.
You got to win fucking game first.
But they still got enough. That's why I said a wild card team. I don't think they're winning the division, but they still got enough time to get a wild card.
Like I said, Dallas is going to win their next 2 games, and they're going to struggle against Kansas City.
Who's the next 2 games against?
Minnesota and Atlanta.
Oh, they'll beat Atlanta. Atlanta is very good. They'll probably beat Minnesota. I wouldn't, though. That's the kind of game that Dallas is known for losing. So I wouldn't be surprised if they lost that one.
They ain't gonna lose no damn Minnesota.
It's Dallas. Well, dang, no, it's not. It's a primetime game. You're right. This ain't 1 o'clock. It's not 1 o'clock cousins. You right.
They're gonna beat Minnesota. They're gonna beat Atlanta. It's gonna be a close battle game with Kansas City.
Right. It's Vikings, Broncos, Falcons, then the Chiefs. Oh,
then
and I don't like how the Broncos have been playing as of late.
Then you got this fool Hey, if y'all betting on that Baltimore and Cincinnati game Sunday, you bet on Baltimore because that fool from Cincinnati is an idiot. Talking about Lamar Jackson, a running back. He's just pretending.
Who said that?
The linebacker.
So clearly he hasn't seen all the damage Lamar's done from the pocket.
They gonna pick him all day long.
Oh man. See what happens when you got that hate in your heart? That's just pure hate.
Excuse me, Lamar kind of owns Cincinnati right now because every time he plays Cincinnati, what he end up doing?
Listen, I don't want to hear nothing from a Cincinnati defender until they actually start playing some damn good defense. And especially against Lamar, who's man. But
see, those Bengals, I feel arrogant right now because they think they got Joe Burrow. They think they can act any type of way now.
It's all good. They're gonna think that, and they're gonna end up losing again.
You don't think Wink Martindale going blitz on him all day long?
I would. But my concern is still that
if I remember right, all the defensive players who was injured are basically coming back now. They come back from their injuries.
What's this game? Oh, they right? They're in Baltimore. That's easy. I got.
So they actually believe they can shut down Lamar Jackson. Now who knows how to throw from the pocket now? Who actually does look at game film and know how to break down the game? Yeah, you can try to double team his tight end and Hollywood Brown. I don't know if he catching the ball. I wouldn't be surprised if Rashard Bateman get a touchdown in that game. Because if Hollywood don't start catching the ball, he's gonna be gone.
I think this is just who Hollywood is. He'll give you a good game and then he'll just return to being Hollywood Brown, which is a guy who just drops the ball.
See, Bart Scott is up here talking mess about you because we're seeing it. He's seeing what we're seeing too. You got to catch the ball, bro. You say you have 9 touchdowns right now, but you have dropped the ball so many times. You killing your own self.
Now you're right.
Think about that Detroit game. How many balls did he drop there?
He dropped like 2 touchdown passes and like 3 other passes.
He dropped 3. Look at the game this past Sunday. He dropped 1 again. You would have been number 1 receiver in the NFL right now if you're going to drop passes.
Certainly would have gotten himself more money on his next contract, but this is who he is.
There's the reason why they drafted Rashard Bateman.
Mm-hmm.
And let me see if I'm winning my best right now.
What up, Best Young?
What up, Young? So, how good are the Cowboys really? What the hell? How is Appalachian State keeping up with Coastal Carolina?
I feel like the Cowboys. I mean, they good if they can stay healthy. If they can stay consistent and stay healthy, not just Doc, the offensive defense.
What the fuck, Bulls? Why is that game still close? Y'all should be dumb. I need to stop betting on wrong teams.
You said the Cowboys would be all right if they continue playing the way they are and stay healthy. I heard Dak had suffered a quad injury. I don't know how.
Oh please, he gonna be all right. He gonna be playing on Sunday.
If you have a quad injury, that's just on the same injury he had before.
They got off week, meaning they're gonna be still playing. They're gonna still beat Minnesota and Atlanta back to back.
But like, he got hurt with that same leg?
The same leg he had the ankle surgery on? I'm not sure.
But as young, do you actually see the Cowboys beating Tom Brady and Aaron Rodgers in the playoffs?
No, not Tom Brady. Not Tom Brady.
But you see them beating Aaron Rodgers.
That's 50. I see the Packers beating the Cowboys. It's a chance that that's going to win. I can't say hopefully. It's a chance. I feel like my head would say the Packers because they always get the ref always cheats.
I'm just saying, Aaron Rodgers kind of do on the Cowboys.
Yeah, but it might be New Year's. So.
And plus, you got to think about if they end up facing the Rams or Cardinals in the playoffs, that's gonna be a difficult game for them too.
The Cardinals might give them problems.
Oh, the Cardinals are definitely giving problems.
Yeah, they're giving them problems.
Because they talking about Dallas, Roberts got the best wide receiving core. Well, Arizona and the Rams kind of do too. And don't forget about Tampa Bay receiving core. Like right now, Dallas is beating up on 9 playoff teams. Teams that probably ain't gonna be in snip the playoffs. And I understand certain fans are getting hype about that, but sometimes you got to take losses when it comes to these games. They doing the Cowboys like they did the Cleveland Browns last year.
That's why I'm really sweating the Cowboys right now. I'm like, all right, they're playing all right. Let's see what happens when they play some better teams.
I wouldn't be surprised if they beat Kansas City because Kansas City playing like crap, and their defenses ain't that great.
They have no defense, and they got an arcade quarterback.
You got Country Wayne on Instagram right now talking about Cowboys Super Bowl champ.
Yeah, let him continue thinking that. I'll believe it when I see it.
But I'm telling you, they gonna be y'all getting hyped right now for the regular season. Y'all getting hyped because the Cowboys are beating non-playoff teams. You need to pump the brakes and hold on for a minute.
Nah, they ain't gonna do that. That'd be too simple. This is what they do every year. So
y'all have done this before since the 90s. Y'all have done this year after year after year. Cowboys start out hot, then the last 8 games they look like crap.
we know how they do.
That's why I keep on saying, yeah, Dallas is gonna make playoffs. But you're asking young cats on the defensive side who had never been in that kind of type of playoff pressure to go in there and shut down Rodgers and Brady. And plus, the NFL is not stupid. They understand Aaron Rodgers and Tom Brady make them money. They're gonna make sure they make deep playoff runs.
That's if Aaron Rodgers doesn't wet the bed. Because we've seen him do that several times.
And think about it. Who do you think they want to see in the NFC Championship game? Dak versus Brady or Rodgers versus Brady?
As far as revenue, they would much rather have the Cowboys because they're the most popular team to get more eyeballs to the screen. Hold on, I'll be back.
I mean, it won't be us, but like in NFC Championship, it might be us against the Packers or against Cowboys.
I think Houston about to go to the World Series. Here we go with the cheating scandal once again. I think the Cowboys will win another Super Bowl down the line, but it's not their time. It's not their time yet. Till Rodgers, till Brady and Rodgers retire, they gonna make sure the league gonna make sure they can live off them as long as they can.
There we go.
See, if Brady and Rodgers was in the AFC, they'd be trying to put those 2 guys to make the Super Bowl. You seen how they did Brady and Manning when they was in the AFC. They always made sure they had to meet in the playoffs. Now, who's the 2 quarterbacks they really pushing in the AFC right now? It's Mahomes and Allen.
Mm-hmm.
They trying so bad to put Baker Mayfield. They trying so bad. And people are surprised that Baker Mayfield is not having a good enough season. Seriously, I'm not surprised.
That combination between Mayfield and Beckham just doesn't work. It never worked. And it's not like Baker was doing great, but he's been effective when he's had the 2 backs and no Beckham. But Beckham's been back.
When Nick Chubb, I told everybody the best player on Cleveland Browns is Nick Chubb. They running back. When Beckham only got to throw the ball at least 30 plus times, he's okay. But when he does, goodbye ain't happening today. You about to lose.
Right. But a lot of these teams don't like committing to the run. They want to prove that their quarterback is the guy, and they should just commit to the damn run and make your life easier for your team, particularly your quarterback.
The funny thing is, everybody kept on saying before the season started, "Oh, Lamar Jackson ain't going to playoff." They finally figured him out. They finally figured Lamar out. Let me get this straight. Lamar Jackson, who's been getting better year after year, they finally figured him out. Same Lamar Jackson still shoot you out your feet, still run. Baltimore Ravens, who still got a great running game, just because they lost these three main running backs for the season. I mean, you can't bring in other running backs off the street to help them win games. Still got a top 10 defense, and still got decent enough receivers to get back. Come on now. The same Baltimore Ravens who basically been winning almost win that division each and every year.
Mm-hmm. Well, you know they never liked Lamar. And especially now that he's passing from the pocket, now they have to respect him. They always want. Remember that what's his name? Bill Polian wanted Jackson to switch right out because they never want to see more than even one of us be successful at the quarterback position.
Bill Polian living off Peyton Manning's name. He's been living off that because that draft pick he made years ago for Peyton Manning. Fool, Peyton Manning made your career. Nobody's not surprised that Peyton Manning had a great NFL career. Nobody. Everybody knew he was going to be a great quarterback in the NFL. When you got a father who played in NFL and was a quarterback who taught you everything you know about being a quarterback, of course you're going to be great. See, football fans that actually do this before the season starts. Look at the schedule. Look at the quarterbacks. Look at the teams they're going to be playing on the schedule. Of course you're going to have a great season. The year the 49ers win the Super Bowl, I was like, man, we're going to win at least 12, 13 games. We don't play nobody great on our schedule. And when we did play some great teams, we barely won those games by at least three points. We were lucky to beat Seattle that year, to beat the number 1 seed going in the playoffs. And we played the Green Bay team who still didn't know how to run the ball. Only had Devontae Adams, that wide receiver, had a terrible offensive line.
That was back in the days where they really had no defense. I mean, they still don't, but it's not as bad as back then.
So, was I surprised that they made the Super Bowl that year? No, I was not. That year, I said I want to be in the playoffs, but make the Super Bowl was. I was surprised they made the Super Bowl. They did. They beat the team. They beat 2 teams. Yeah, they made the playoff, but they really wasn't that great. Aaron Rodgers really didn't have no damn help. That's the reason why he wanted out of Green Bay. The reason why he still wants out of Green Bay right now.
Yeah, he didn't have no help, but in the games, listen, we hear and people say that he's this great quarterback, and he's great, but like they really hype him up. Well, for all they hype the man up, why hasn't he been that guy during the championship games? Like people keep trying to tell me he's played well in the championship game, and I'm looking at the tape, and that's just not true.
If you play a division with the Birds, Lions, and of course you're going. And who else in that division?
And the Vikings.
Of course you're going to win that division each and every year because the Birds never got no decent quarterback. The Lions suck. Their whole organization needs to just fold up.
You realize that?
And the Minnesota Vikings is not decent. It's never decent enough. Of course you're going to win this division almost each and every year you're a quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
Like, look at Tom Brady. He played in the division for 20 years. That was terrible.
Yep. That division, even now, it still isn't good.
So, yeah, Josh Allen is a okay quarterback, but he plays in a division right now where Belichick gonna probably leave and retire, or going somewhere else real soon. The Patriots ain't the same team without Tom Brady. Josh Allen, you're probably gonna dominate that division for the next 10 to 15 years.
Yeah,
But
because the
do
Jets ain't got a
you actually
QB.
see Josh Allen winning Super Bowl down the road?
As he's currently playing, no, he has to improve his skills, particularly pocket passing, because he, like Mahomes, can be had if you just keep him in the pocket and take away that first read.
I feel about what?
No, Lou asks, do you think Josh Allen will win the Super Bowl anytime soon? And I don't see it. Not as he is right now.
Soon. He just need to work on work on some things. No, just to his game.
And like I said, I believe Lamar Jackson will get to a Super Bowl before Josh Allen does.
Nah.
That might be a little more to do with the teams, because I don't think Lamar's team is very good.
I don't think.
You don't think the Baltimore has to get to Super Bowl?
No, you didn't say Baltimore.
Not with that team around him.
You didn't say Baltimore. You said Josh Allen. Josh Allen should make it farther in the Super Bowl than Josh Allen.
I said Lamar will probably get to the Super Bowl before Josh Allen.
And I disagree. I said nah, he can't. I don't think so. Nah.
I think that's more about their teams than the quarterbacks. Because if it's all equal, I definitely take Lamar.
Right now, the best two defenses in the AFC side is Buffalo and Baltimore.
But like, I disagree with what both of y'all saying because he said quarterback is more. Like, would you think you really think that Roger Goodell is gonna let a black quarterback win the Super Bowl?
Damn, when you say it like that, no.
Like for real. Like, look at Cam Newton, lost in the Super Bowl.
They was hitting him something fierce.
Y'all were mad. They made it to the Super Bowl. Ryan Kennahan, Mike Vick, all guys didn't make it to the Super Bowl. If they make it to the Super Bowl, they lose. So I'm just saying yourself. You gotta look at yourself. You think Roger Goodell gonna let Lamar Jackson win a Super Bowl? You'll let
Yeah, I'm just saying he let Lamar Jackson go to the Super Bowl. That don't mean he's gonna let him win it.
Win exactly. Like Cam did. That's I'm just saying. He would not let him win the Super Bowl.
Because they already said that they're going to make Pat Mahomes the face of the league.
Right.
Pat Mahomes needs to work on this game. He needs to become a better pocket passer. He like they'll make him the face of the league. I don't look at him as the face of the league. But that's me.
No, they gonna probably make Mahomes.
No, he has to be, bro. There's no question around it. He has to be the face of the league.
They're gonna try to make Mahomes and Baker the face of the league.
No, I don't know about Baker.
No, they've been pushing Baker. It's just that he's not good enough to get there.
I don't see Baker as the face of the league. I don't see that. Like Mahomes, I agree.
The worst thing that's going to happen to Cleveland right now when Baker Mayfield get his money, that's going to put them in cap room hell.
They better not give him that money.
They're going to give him the money because they want to put butts in the seat.
And Baker Mayfield ain't putting no butts in the seat.
That's what I said. I don't see him as the face of the league. I don't see him.
It's the backs that put the butts in the seat.
Like, why would you give a man who's haven't done anything to me in the league. All these damn commercials.
Because he's white.
To me, and plus, he should never won the Heisman that year because Lamar Jackson had way better numbers than him that season. But they don't want to give the Heisman give a black guy back to back Heisman winners like they did Archie Davis. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
and there's a reason why Lamar don't do commercials. Yeah, he did that one commercial for that car for the Heisman house, but he don't do commercials because he busy working on his game. Where Baker Mayfield is busy on advertising himself, going to all these different parties and stuff like that.
Listen, we know who Baker is and who Baker isn't. He's a showman. When he gets the credit when the Browns win. When they don't win, well, they don't deflect blame off of him like they do like Mahomes or Josh Allen, but they ain't go. Some guys ain't gonna try to kill him like how they do. They still won't get after him like they'll go after Lamar, which is crazy. Because Baker Mayfield has not been that good, and he's
how many commercials has Josh Allen been in?
Never.
I haven't seen him in any commercials.
And people don't even know what Josh Allen look like either.
I never seen him in the commercials.
Like, do you see Tom Brady in all these stupid ad commercials like all the time? No.
Little.
I mean, no, you see him in commercials, but it's nowhere near the amount like a Baker Mayfield.
No, it's just little.
Yeah. He does his few commercials and then he's back to his business.
The only thing I really think Tom Brady really do is that little Facebook live that little Facebook reality show. And plus, if I had a wife who made more money than me, of course I'm gonna keep on taking pay cuts. Then people get mad at Tom Brady because he wanted to get paid like a top quarterback. So he left New England because Bill Belichick wasn't gonna never do that crap.
Of course not. Part of that was Brady's fault for taking a pay cut so long. But we know
if you had a wife who made over $500 million, of course you're gonna take a pay cut. See, none of these quarterbacks have a wife like that. A top supermodel wife who
actress as well.
Who? Pat Mahomes' wife?
Oh, I thought you meant Tom Brady.
Tom Brady had a wife who was a top model for years.
An actress.
And an actress who made over almost $500 million. Name me what other quarterback got that right now.
None. None playing at least.
Well, that's some, but it's barely no players. Barely players no.
Yeah. Aaron Rodgers had Dan Patrick and Amanda Munn, but he didn't. Who?
Yeah.
But he never married them. He just dated them. He supposed to be getting married, something like that.
Yeah, to a girl. She's a little older than Patrick. I mean, a little younger than Patrick. Because she's 29 and he's 37. He's almost 40. He's 29. He's like in his 40s, like 37. And he's
They're the reason why certain teams who play great for years go down, because once you pay that quarterback, you can't pay the defensive players, the superstar defensive players no more. You can't get certain athletes to help with the offense because the quarterback take all our salary cap. And look what's happening in Kansas City right now.
Mm-hmm. But that's the owners. They gotta figure that nonsense out. And my job as a player is to help them out. But I'm gonna get out of here, guys. I'm gonna do some other things. Good talking to you both.
All right, guys.
yeah.
Salute.
Thanks for coming back.
You got it, Lou.
Come the fuck on. Why the game? All right, everybody. I want to thank Polo, Sub-Zero, and SEM for coming by. I just want to get my thoughts off about this whole situation with the Dallas Cowboys and the whole NFL. Come on. Sometimes you have to really think about certain things in the logic of the games. Other than that, thanks for the support. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button if you want to subscribe to my page. And I want to say thank y'all for all the support you've been giving me so far. Other than that, peace out.